All right, let's see. Good morning, guys. What's going on? Hello, Alonso. Welcome in. Do me a favor, guys. Tap the screen, please. It helps me. Oh, Robert, or I'm sorry, Bob. Bob, my fault. That's force of habit. Good morning, guys. What's going on? How is everybody today? We feeling good? Thank you, Simon. I appreciate you guys liking life. I feel like I got stuff all up in my face. Hold on. Let me turn off this. Oh, thank you, Simon. You're appreciated. Like I said, every single tap helps. They have not been putting me out to FYP lately, so no, I guess that's as high as I can go. I removed it. Damn it. Okay. Good morning, Alonzo. How are you guys? Welcome through. Like I said, tap the screen for me. Hold on. Let me get my sticker back up there. It always puts these things in. Hold on. I'm getting my shit together, y'all. I'm getting my shit together. Hold on. All right, hold on. And I said, I know a lot of people do it from their laptops, and like it has more options with it. Like when you do, I might end up doing that at some point, like doing like TikTok Studio. So there we go. Hold on, let's move it because I don't want it all up in my face. It's still all up in my face. Let's see, we're gonna move it over just a little. Okay, there we go. How are you doing? I'm good. I'm hanging in there, man. It's another lovely day on the internet. I hope everybody had. Did everybody sleep good? Was it a good night? I got blue ears this morning. It happens. It happens. You know what I mean? Raven, good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Tap the screen. I appreciate you guys so much. Like I said, I expect nothing out of it. Guess what? Guess what? I have news. Are you ready? So I'm going to work at a dog shelter. I'm very excited. Very excited. So that's not until November, but it's still, it's still there. Like, so I'm really excited about it. I said I just kind of like did it last night. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know. I'm sure that I'll probably be streaming like from there and trying to see if we can't get some dogs adopted. You know what I mean? I've been okay. Well, I mean, that's better than being bad, right? Good morning, guys. Welcome through. Like I said, tap the screen for me. Every single screen. Oh, thank you, Raven. Thank you, honey. I appreciate you. So we do the news in the morning. That's kind of like, I don't know. It's been my thing. I do my makeup and I kind of read the weird news. So it's it's anything that like I see kind of on social media. So it's like take it with a grain of salt. Like I'm not gonna sit there and research it and all this shit. Take it with a grain of salt. You rode? What's that mean? I have no idea what that means, Alonzo. Yeah, tap the screen, guys. Like I said, tapping the screen is free. So, all right. First thing in the weird news, and I talked about this yesterday, but I got nail glue on my lip. That sucks. I can feel it. But so there was a woman. She's big on TikTok, right, or like social media. She's an influencer, right? And her name's J Bay, right? And she calls herself, like I said, I read, I did this one yesterday, but I feel like it needs to be done again. So her name is J Bay, and she ended up, she's like, I'm not talking shit. She's a larger woman. She's 550 pounds, right? She went to the hospital for whatever reason, and they discharged her. Hi, what's going on, Sarah? How are you? They discharged her. They said, well, we don't see anything wrong. Da 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 da. So she went to a different hospital, right? Did the same thing. They're like, okay, like, what do you like? It seems like she's kind of got like, let's put it this way, some issues. But if you get a chance today, like look up the video because the police are literally like, okay. She's like, well, let me call my dad. So they let her call her dad, and she's like, and he wouldn't come and pick her up. So she had like no way of getting home. You're so pretty. Oh, thank you, Emma. I appreciate that. It's just gonna get better from here. My face is just gonna get better from here. But so it's a video. It's a video. It's kind of going around right now, and it's like I said, it's a video. I would actually like to show the videos I talk about on here. I think that would get. You know what? I got a new microphone and totally forgot to use it. Okay, but whatever. That's fine. That's all right. It's cool. It's cool. Hold on. Let me move this. So yeah, the police come and they escort her out, and they're like, "Listen, been given a trespass. Like you have to leave. Like that's all there is to it." Like she's like, "Well, I don't have anybody to call," and they're like, "Listen, the hospital does not want you here. Like the hospital does not want you in their place. Hey there, hey Black Dragon, how are you guys? Welcome through. Tap the screen. I love it when you guys stop by to see me. So it, yeah, like I said, it's a video. Like it was a whole thing. And she's like I said, some people that are big on the social media are not. I'm good, just chilling. Yeah, I was gonna say what you doing today, Black Dragon. I can't talk today, right? Damn it. I make my words work. But so yeah, that was a video. Like I said, I watched like different because they do it in different parts, and I watched different parts of it. And I'm like, if you're big on social media, you know the police have, just waking up. I'm out of coffee. I'm so sad. I'm out of coffee. I've been on a grocery order today, and that's like my first thing on it. I need my morning coffee. I need it. But so yeah, if you get a chance, watch the video. Like I said, her name's J Bay. She I get like I said, I've never heard of her, but like she calls herself, like I said, a fat activist, which is new. I've never. I'll bring you some. Oh, please do, please do. I love my morning coffee. I'm all about my morning coffee. All right, so take a minute, guys, because we're gonna go to the next one. Tap the screen for me, like the live. Liking the live helps get me up on FYP, and I said I need all the taps I can get. So tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen, comment, tap the screen. I need help. Like, oh my gosh, it hasn't. Oh, thank you, Black Dragon. I appreciate you guys. It hasn't, like I said, it hasn't been pushing me out the FYP lately. So I'm like, return. It's fine. I don't want to go there anyway. And I said I am live on YouTube, but I'm also live on TikTok. If you guys are new, you're more than welcome. Come chit chat with me. Like I said, I'm doing weird. Oh, thank you, Raven. Raven, you are wonderful. You don't have to do anything for me. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. All right, so there's you guys know the country artist Zach Brown. He's a country artist, right? Right? Like this is Zach Brown. Alexa, who is Zach Brown?
According to Wikipedia, Zachary Alexander Brown is an American singer, songwriter, and musician. He is best known as the co-founder and lead singer of the country Zach Brown Band.
Okay, I thought he sounded familiar. I thought the name sounded familiar. So he ended up, he did, I guess he wrote a new song, right? And it's all about the ice raids. Like, it's all about it. So people are like, I said, with the ice raids, like, I don't know. I'm not getting into like politics or whatever. I'm not doing it. Like, I'm not opening that door. But I think there's a lot of people, like my one of my sisters, like in my adopted family, she's Filipino. She went through. I get why they do it, but at the same time, I feel like we're all immigrants. If you live in the U.S., you're either here by forced immigration or you're here because of chosen immigration. You know what I mean? Like we're all essentially, I mean, that's my opinion. That's my opinion. I don't know if I'm right or wrong. I'm not saying anything about it, but yeah, we're all immigrants. And they didn't do this stuff back then where they check stuff. And hold on, I'm gonna take this off. That's getting on my nerves. That was right in my face. But so I mean, that's just, I don't know. Like I said, that's my opinion on it. I do understand that there are people that have been here for years, made a life, had a family, all this stuff, right? Like they did all this stuff and maybe illegally, but then to take them and take their kids out of it, like that's, you figure they left, so they probably don't have anything to go home to. I mean, that's that. Like I said, that's my opinion, and it all started because the one guy that he unalived somebody, and they found out he was here illegally. So kind of like people were pushing for that to, I don't know. Like I said, it's a whole ass thing. The government shut down right now. Like I don't know what that does, but I don't know how that will, necessarily directly affect us. But okay. But so yeah, the government shut down. I'm hoping that they bring, I don't know, we need them, don't we? I want to know if them motherfuckers are getting paid while it's shut down. I bet they are. I bet they are. I bet it's like salary. Oh, the government shut down. Cool. Are they? Like I said, I have no idea about that one, but it's a lot. Like, I mean, it's, and like I said, I talk about this a lot on here. My bad. Like, hi Marcus, what's going on? Like, and I said, I'm not getting into politics. I'm not doing that. But the people that do stuff like that, like cut food stamps, There are people that have never lived off of it. You know what I mean? Like they're not people that have ever had anything like they've never had a time where they're like, fuck, I can't afford my food. What am I going to do? If you told one of them, hey, I don't have any food, they'd tell you, well, go work more. Like they don't know what it's like to live off of food stamps. Like they don't know. So when it affects it, it's like I get kind of why they're doing stuff. Like I said, I do a lot of devil's advocate, right? Where I try to like see both sides of everything, but like I don't know. Like I said, I'm hoping that everything kind of works out. Like this, doesn't. I don't know, but there's a lot of people that do live off food stamps. There's a lot of people that do live off disability. There's a lot of people that it's how it is. You know what I'm saying? It's how it is. But like taking it back, people got like I just got a text. I just got a funny text. Let me see. Okay, so that's that one. Like I said, I'm not getting into politics. I'll move on. I got into politics the other day by accident. And I had somebody like talking to me on YouTube. I'm like, I'm trying to move on. People are so, like I said, even people that are liberal right now are so intense about it. They're so intense about it. Like they're having like the No King marches and all this stuff. Like I know a guy on here that's he wears, I'm like, I've met him at a battle the one day. His name's Dominic. And he was really nice to me, but I'll see his battles sometimes and people will like they will like he wears like a MAGA hat, right? And people will, I had a dream about you last night. I dreamt that you were a rabbit and I was a carrot. That hit me in the funnies, Gina. He said, I had a dream about you last night. I dreamt that you were the rabbit and I was the carrot. That hit me in the funnies. But so, yeah, so I think guys, I do like trending topics, like whatever I can find, on the internet, like whatever I kind of come across a lot, all that stuff. Like I said, tap the screen, like the live. I'm telling you, they've not been putting me. Oh, thank you, Hercules. I appreciate you. Hold on. What did I tap? Oh, my bad. My fault. My fault. Hold on. I'm good, Hercules. I'm hanging in there, man. It's going to be another beautiful day. I hope you guys all have a beautiful day. I said I am dual streaming. So if you guys hear me talking to somebody in the not in your chat, I promise you I'm not losing my marbles. No hallucinations today. Just the other chat. So, I'll be on. I said this afternoon I'll be on. I'm doing a whole bunch of workout videos. Like, I'm determined I am going to get my weight off that I put back on after my surgery. I am determined. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Like, I'm going to make it happen. Shit. I'm going to make this shit happen. All right. There was, I said, I don't know who this person is, but like, if it's somebody that's big, like on TikTok, but you get big on TikTok and you're like, good. There's so many people on fucking TikTok. TikTok and YouTube seem to be where everybody is. Just straight up. Like you tattoos, thank you. I'm collecting. We're getting more and more. I actually started practicing tattooing. And like some of them are okay, some of them are not okay. Like it's just how it is. So hold on, let me show you real quick. I see doing face skins. We're doing face skins. So it's not great. Don't expect this is like my first little run with tattooing, and it's just something I wanted to learn how to do. I don't really plan on doing it on anybody else, all that stuff. But like some of them came out good. I think she came out good. Like it's not smooth. I used the wrong size. I'm gonna use a 5 mag to do stuff because I don't feel like buying a whole bunch of other shit to go with it. Yeah, it looks good, right? I like it. I'm like shit. I like it. I did this one. I mean, it's a little, We did a Frankenstein. I had a whole bunch of green left over, so I was like, oh, let me do a Frankenstein. Oh, I finally got that piece of nail glue off my lip. So this was one of my first ones. And I know they're bigger. I should probably do little ones, but like, I don't know. I'm a painter. I like to go as big as I can with shit. You put more details in it that way. See? I'm trying. I'm trying. Like I said, I don't know. I don't expect it. I'm not trying to like do it professionally, but I just always wanted to learn how to do it. So I was like, okay. Oh, okay. There we go. See, we're doing it. We're doing it. I have like so I haven't tattooed recently. I've been busy with work and whatnot. So, and I said, guys, I do painting classes. So if anybody's curious, I do all ages. I do, you know, all skill levels. Like I love getting people started on their art. Like 100%, I love it. So I do virtual classes on how to paint. But like I said, this is just something I started doing like a couple months ago. And I haven't been like overly consistent with it. Like I'll get it out and be like, all right, I'm gonna tattoo today. I love to paint. Also, do you? Absolutely love to paint. Speaking of which, hold on. Let me give my website a shout out. If anybody's curious, you can go check out my website. It's edgeoftheeasel.com. I have a lot of stuff up there, a lot of my pieces, and there's way more to come. I started doing an Alice in Wonderland, and I got bored with it. Like I was like, I didn't feel like doing it. This was actually my first one. So I don't think it's bad, right? Like for your first tattoo on fake skin ever. Like I just jump right into it. I know they have you do like circles and squares and like little tiny. I get it, but I went for it. I love her too. I might actually put them up on my website, like take pictures of them and then put them on stuff. Like I said, I do. I have T-shirts, I have pillows. I have a lot of stuff up there. If anything, I need to organize my website a little bit more. But see, that's my journey into tattoo land. Yeah, I feel bad because man, I'll be scrolling and somebody's like showing off their tattoo, and you're like, it's so hard not to say something. It's so hard. Like some of the shit that I see people put out, I'm like, oh, oh, okay, so that happened then. Okay. I used to on my last website. I did tattoo fails. So they don't let me do it on TikTok or like YouTube because they consider it bullying. But that's what I would do is show like just these random tattoos that people got that were kind of jacked. Like I can understand where they're coming from. I guess where they're like it's bullying. I never showed anybody's face. I never, you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, I got in trouble for bullying. Whoops, I wasn't trying to bully anybody. I didn't even think I was a bully, but here we are. All right, I need to get makeup on because I said I'm working today. I'm also, like I said, I'll be on later. I am going to play pool tonight. But I will say, they're not as bad as people make them out to be. Like, imagine like you get a sunburn and somebody just takes their fingernail and runs. And a lot of times too, it depends on where you get it. Like, but they say tattoos are addictive, and there's a reason for it because once you get one, you're like, oh, that wasn't as bad as like I thought it was gonna be. Like, what would you get, Hercules? Like, where would you get it at? So they said it depends. It depends. Like, if you get something on your Achilles tendon, yeah, I had a friend and we literally had to hold him down during the tattoo. He wanted us to hold him down, but it was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot. But I said I have tattoos on, like on my head behind my ears, and like that felt like what you would think a tattoo needle would feel like on your head. Like, it felt like what you would think it would feel like. It was not pretty. All right, so back to the weird news, back to makeup. We're having a good day. I hope you guys all have an amazing day. I said I appreciate you guys even stopping by. If you're new, you're more than welcome. Come chit chat with me. Like I said, I am dual streaming, so if you hear me talking to somebody and they're not in your chat, I promise you, it's just the other chat. It's something I've been doing. They kept going back and forth with TikTok, like, oh, is it going to be here? Oh, is it not? Is it da-da-da-da? Like, they kept going back and forth with it, so I started streaming on YouTube, too. I'd been posting, but I had never streamed. And, like, oh my gosh, I learned that YouTube, like, I already knew that there was a bunch of, like kids on it. But, like, yeah. Like when I'll have like a group of trolls and they're just like, you're old. I'm like, yeah, so you ain't got to tell me that. I know I'm old. So there's a lot of trolls like on YouTube, a lot of trolls. And I think it's just kids in school and they're like, hey, this will be funny. Like they're bored. So, all right, let's see the next one. The next one was this chick. Her name was Baby Domani. I don't know. I've never heard of her. Apparently, she was really big on social media. So she ended up, she she passed away recently, right? She went to go get, you know, aw, thank you, Glade. Oh, how are you doing, Magnus? You hanging in there? I have to call you Glade now. Oh my goodness. Good morning. Good morning. How are you, honey? Welcome through, guys. Tap the screen, like the live. I hope like I said, I hope everybody has a good day. So this chick, she is big on social media. She went to go get her done. She went to go get her boobies done, and then she was getting a tummy tuck too, and she passed away days after this because I don't know, something happened. So she's beautiful. I see a picture of her. Like she's a beautiful girl. You know what I mean? But I'm like, from like that, like you know what I mean. You go in for that, and there's complications. I've had so many surgeries in my life, and I've never had any complications. I'm like, cool. All right, let's see. I seen this. This one was actually like a local one, right? And I had to like bring it to you. Do y'all know what Scrapple is? I know what Scrapple is. The first tattoo is probably gonna get a Hatchet Man. Where are you gonna get it at? Like I said, the shading is a little rough. The outline's nothing. Like when they really get in there, like yeah, I mean it's. But like I said, it depends a lot on where you get it. If I can sit through one, believe me, Hercules, you can sit through one. I've sat through a lot. Like I used to, I lived with a tattoo artist for about 6 months. Like he was like my roommate. He lived downstairs, and so we would sit up at night and he would tattoo me. I fell asleep during most of them. Like I'll tell you this much. I'm working on a tattoo sleeve of Eagle Cupcakes. I'm gonna have it done eventually. Gonna have it done eventually. But so I have a zombie cupcake, and look, he loves brains. You see, he loves brains. And then I got a cup, like I got a little devil cupcake right here. And I don't know if you guys can see the tag, but on the tag it says "Eat Me." And I literally wanted that just because one day I'm gonna be old and like in a nursing home, and somebody's gonna be like, "All right, come on, let's get you out of your chair," and then they're gonna see that they're gonna be like, "Does that cupcake say eat me?" Yeah, I was gonna say arms are fine. The elbows are a little rough. I'll tell you that much. But like I said, if I can sit through one, you can sit through one. So you would get a Hatchet Man, like, like ICP Hatchet Man. There we go, guys. Welcome through. Tap the screen, please. But so this one was like the local thing for me, right? So this is in the weird news, which is awesome. They had the second annual. Okay, gotcha. They had the second annual Scrapple carving contest. It was up in Philly. I don't know if you guys are aware of what Scrapple is, but it is deliciousness, 100%. It's an Amish thing. I live in Delaware, so like Amish country is like right up there. You know what I mean? Scrapple is delicious. And I said for anybody that doesn't know what it is, I've actually talked about Scrapple. I love Scrapple. I love Scrapple. So it's okay. It's hard to describe because it sounds disgusting, right? It sounds like it's going to be disgusting. It is all the parts of the animal that they didn't use, like the major parts of the animal that like they went somewhere else, and then so it's got like it's all the other all the other stuff. Like it's got like intestines in it, but they grind everything up, right? And I said it's all the parts that were left over. It's yeah, like they'll spray out things, and whatever is just like left behind, they're like, let's put it in the Scrapple. But it's delicious. I don't know why it works so well. Like if you actually looked up what it was, you'd be like, the fuck? Like it's one of those things you have to eat it and then look it up and see what it is. If you look it up beforehand, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? Like, Alexa, what is in Scrapple?
Scrapple is a dish made from scraps of cooked pork mixed with cornmeal, broth, and seasonings. The cornmeal mixture is cooked, packed into loaf pans, chilled until firm, then cut and fried.
Yeah, it's delicious. It's delicious. I encourage it. But like I said, it's all the leftover parts. There's not like, there's not one part that like they don't use. So it's just everything. It's all the scraps. So, but you get it in the loaf. It almost looks like, when you have meatloaf, you get it in a loaf, right? And you cut it and then you fry it up. There's three things that people will put on it. They will either put ketchup, syrup, or grape jelly, but it's meat and cornmeal. It's delicious. Like seriously, I'm a ketchup person. Like people have scrapple sandwiches, but like so people were actually sitting with these scrapple loaves that were uncooked, and they were sitting there and carving them into different shit. I'm like, okay. And I said, guys, I will be on here later exercising. So we're just doing the weird news and getting our makeup on. I'm going to work for a little bit after this, and then I'll be back on this afternoon doing my workouts. Because I said I did go. Hey, Jules, what's going on? How are you, baby? Guys, welcome through. Tap the screen for me, like the live. I love it when people stop by to see me. I do. I love it so much. Hold on, let me say. I got a text. I got a funny text this morning. I was like, okay. No, so okay. So next one. Let's see. But the second annual, that means they did it last year, and they were like, oh, it was popular. Let's do it again. I don't know. I don't want somebody's hands all over my scrapple before I eat it. Like you don't know if they wash their hands after they go to the bathroom. I don't know if they. I imagine they probably just threw them out when they were done carving them. Like it's not like anybody's gonna sit there and like fry it up and shit. But if you ever get the chance to try scrapple, it's love scrapple. I love Scrabble. And it's big in my area. Like I said, I'm right like Amish country is up there. So like seriously, you'll be in like a car like driving somewhere. Like I went to a buffet up there, right up in like Lancaster one time, and they have this big huge buffet, right? So we went for breakfast. You're driving on these roads, and all of a sudden you see like the Amish buggy and the horses just going, and you can't go around them. So you're just like, and I had an ex boyfriend that was from Albania, right? He was actually in Albania, and I was trying to explain to him what it was, like how, like what Amish people do, and he was like, well, and I sent him a picture, or no, I sent him a video, right, of like them riding in this buggy and all this stuff, and he was like, dude, that looks like a horror movie. It kind of does. It kind of does. But there, I said I used to go to a grocery store that was an Amish grocery store, and they had like really good deals and whatnot. But nobody, like they had people that weren't Amish working there, but like if you went up to one of them and asked them for help, they would walk away from you just straight up. Like they wouldn't, if you couldn't find something in the store, they they're not going to help you find it. Like they will literally just walk away from you. They don't talk to. They call us the English people, the people that aren't Amish. And I'm like, being Amish does not look like fun. Does not look like a good time for me. And then they do that Rumspringer shit, right? Where they, like, when somebody, I would think it's when they turn 21. Oh, thank you, No Boundaries. I appreciate your cherries. Oh, thank you, Don. Yeah, tap the free ones, y'all. Tap the free ones. But so, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Like I said, every single thing helps. Everything is appreciated. But so, I don't know. Like, they do, like, the Rumspringer shit, right? I think that's how you pronounce it. Rumspringer? There you go. And, they let this group of young kids will do it, like I don't know what age it is, maybe 18, 21, and for like I think it's like 2 weeks they can not be Amish, right? Like it's 2 weeks not Amish, da 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 da, and they let them go out and party, and then at the end of it they give them the choice of whether they're going to be Amish or whether they're not. There have been people that have left that way, but they will be shunned if they do. Like they won't, your mom, your dad, everybody, they won't talk to you. So it's to me, I don't know. I don't like that idea. I don't like that idea. I don't think it's a good idea. Like, because these people that are not wanting to be Amish, they have nothing to leave for. Like, if they want to leave, it's not like they can go get, they have no skills as far as finding a place. Like, they don't know how to get an apartment. They haven't worked, like, jobs at, like, say, wherever. Like, so I think that it's, I don't know. To me, that seems like a little bit manipulative. Like, like you're saying, okay, well, you're going to go. Well, they have no money. They have nowhere to live. They have, you know what I mean? Like, they don't know, like, what it's like. They don't listen to normal music. They don't have TVs. Like, it's very old school. Like, where there's, like, a wood burning, like, thing in it. They don't have heat. Like, they choose to live in a way that, like, I think it was, like, the 1800s. Like, the original Dutch people lived. And I'm like, but, listen. Like, listen. I don't know that I could do it. But like a lot of the kids that do it, I say kids, but like a lot of the teenagers that do it, they end up coming back to it because they really don't have a choice. They make it like they have a choice. Oh well, you chose to leave. Yeah, but they had nothing to go to. They're not allowed to have phones. They're not allowed to like they're not allowed to this, to that, like everything. Let's see. We're gonna do this eyebrow. This me and this eyebrow, my eyebrows they're having issues. They're having issues. Hi Pookie, what's going on, guys? Welcome through. Tap the screen, like the live. I love it when people stop by to see me. I said I'm dual streaming. So, oh Pookie, you are wonderful. So if you hear me talking to somebody and they're not in your chat, I promise you it's just the other chat. I don't even know how I got into Amish. Oh, because of the Scrapple. They originally did it. Yeah, oh, it's delicious. If you get it, seriously, if you get a chance to eat some Scrapple, you better fucking take that shit. Take that shit. Yeah, take that shit. Do not pass up that opportunity. Do not worry about what's in it. Just eat it. We're like raised on it around here. I can remember being little and my mom cooking breakfast and it had Scrapple in it. And I said it's literally all the scraps. Like at the meat production company, it's all scraps of everything. So it's like kidneys, intestines. It's definitely intense. Pookie, how are you today, honey? Guys, welcome through. We're doing trending topics. So just whatever I see, okay, so in Oregon, there was a man who stole a car, right? He was getting ready to steal a car. He got in the car, realized that the baby was in the back, right? There was a baby in the back by itself. And the mom had gone into like the apartment, right? He literally got out of the car and scolded her for leaving her baby alone, put the baby down, and then got back in the car and drove away. And his face was on video, everything like, oh no! I mean, at least I was gonna say you can be lazy this week. Just sit around, watch TV, like just doom scrolling on TikTok. You know. But so yeah, I don't know. She like I said, I seen the video of it. I thought it was kind of funny, so I was like, all right, let's do this. But yeah, so he I think that's good. Some people I've heard about other people that have stolen cars. Hi Jenny, how are you? Welcome through, guys. Tap the screen, like the live. They've not been pushing me out to FYP lately, like at all. I don't know what I did, but I did something. It's showing me to people that have already followed me, but it doesn't show me to anybody else. It's weird. Like I don't know. I did something. I did something. I imagine I did something, right? Yeah, I'm like, my mouth, I don't even mean to do some of the shit that I do. Like, I don't know if you guys remember Silvers. Oh, was I? Okay, good. But like, but see, that's the thing though, is you already followed me. So it doesn't push me out to other people that haven't followed me. It used to. And then it just stopped. Like, it just stopped, you know? And clean the whole house. You're like sitting home. We got a week. I don't feel good. What am I gonna do? Like, I hope you feel better soon, Pookie. I said it's. Look, I have a filter on, cause like, I'm looking rough this morning. See that? Yeah, look at that eye. Yeah, done it. Yeah, I put some eyelashes on me. I had to. I was like, ooh, it's rough today. Like, it's rough today. My other live stream, it doesn't take a filter, so I'm like, man, fuck, I look like shit. But so, okay, next topic. So he said, I don't know, apparently, like, he's seen the car and he's seen her leave. I don't know why you would leave your kid in the car with the keys in the fucking car. Like, why would you do that? That makes absolutely zero sense to me. Like, why would you do that? You left your baby in the car and the keys in the ignition. I'm very happy. Yeah, it's not smart at all. So I said, this dude went, I was just saying, Jenny, like this dude went to go steal a car. And when he got in, he realized that there was a baby in the back. And he got out and went to the mom and was like, you shouldn't leave your kid alone. Like, da-da-da. And went and got back in the car and stole the car. I mean, at least he didn't take the baby. There's been other ones where they didn't realize the baby was in the car. Because then it's kidnapping, too. It's, you know, like people are like, oh, shit, somebody, oh, my God, they left their baby. It was, so I said that video is kind of going around a lot, too. Like I said, I do trending topics in the morning, guys. Welcome through. Tap the screen. If you're new, you're more than welcome to come chit-chat with me. Like I said, I am dual streaming. So if you don't have me on YouTube, add me on YouTube. If you don't have me on TikTok, add me on TikTok. Yay, we're all good. We're all good. I hope everybody has an amazing day. Like I said, I'm going to have an amazing day, damn it. I am manifesting a fucking great day. I'm manifesting that shit. And I'll be on here later working out. So I'm gonna do some exercise. I'll go find, yeah, it's Misfit Ren paints. But so I'm gonna do like exercise day and then I need a shower. So I'm gonna grab a shower after that and then I'm going to play pool tonight. So I'm really excited, guys. I have a orientation for a dog shelter, so I think that's really cool. I would like to get to the point where I can maybe help, like show them on my live stream. Maybe we can get some dogs adopted. You know what I mean? Like all that stuff. I would like it. I would like it. So anything I could do to kind of help like that, because I said I love dogs, man. I love dogs. They're the best creatures ever. They just love. They love unconditionally. You can be like the shittiest person in the world, and they still love you. They still. My dog just gazes at me sometimes. Like I'll be like, "What's up?" And he's like, I'm like, what are you doing? But he does. Dogs just love. They don't like every dog deserves like a home, a forever home. You know what I mean? Like, really? Oh my god, what kind of dog what's the breed of the dog? Is it a mix? Yeah, I said my dog's getting older. Like my dog, hi, what's going on? Amazing. Oh, there we go, Jenny. Hi, baby, how are you? Jenny, do me a favor. Like the live real quick. YouTube is Pitt. Okay, gotcha. That YouTube does a lot with the likes. Yeah, YouTube. And I said YouTube's funny because it's either hit or miss. It's either really slow or it's really busy. Like there's no kind of in between. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no in between. So like there, and I said I can tell when I get on like trending. Oh, thank you, Dwayne. I appreciate you. But no, I love it when people tap the screen. But so like all of a sudden, like I'll see the number jump up to like 125 watching, and then all of a sudden, all the trolls come in and they're all talking shit, and they're all, and I'm like, oh, I must be trending. Cool. Like the trolls are funny because I said I don't want to. We all know I can talk some shit. We all thank you, Jenny, honey. We all know I can talk some shit, but I'm trying to behave myself with the fucking trolls. I am trying to behave myself. Do you know that? Oh, I was gonna say, shit, Daddy, what you doing, baby? I took me like I like looked at the picture and I was like, wait, gotta love the trolls. It's a lot of kids, so it's like it's just stupid shit. Like, hey, baby, how are you? Oh, I'm so happy to see you guys. I love a lot of people from me still stop by to see me, and I'm like, yay. That's better than TikTok. Is it? I was gonna say I look rough, don't I? So, yeah, and that's the thing is I'll leave them in for a little bit, but it's just stupid shit. It's just stupid shit. I had somebody come in one day. They're like, "Are you homeless?" I'm like, "I'm literally standing in a home." Or they said, "I bet you're homeless," and I'm "I'm like, look behind me. There's walls. Do you think that I could put this together in like a tent somewhere?" Like, I was in my living room too, and I'm like, "Do I look like what? Like, okay." Starting life over again. Sometimes it's the best thing you can do, right? Guys, do me a favor, tap the screen, like the live. I love it when people stop by to see me. Sometimes the start over is, it's good for the soul, believe me. I had, when I was like 26, I said I broke up with my ex-husband, right? And I just needed like a fresh start. Like I tried to just get, like, I don't know. I had to go back and think like, who am I? You know what I mean? Especially when you're in a relationship and you kind of tailor to the other person. You know, you're like, okay, like, good morning. Hi, Thomas. How are you? Guys, if you're new, you're more than welcome to come and chit chat with me. Starting life over can be very good. Like I said, especially when you come out of a relationship because you really discover, again, who you are, what you like all that stuff. So yeah, it's definitely, it's a process, man. It's a process. Like I said, it was funny because I said my ex-husband said to me the one day, he goes, I call him my ex-husband. We were together for like 9 years, so technically we were, but Delaware doesn't, recognize common law relationships. But so I say my ex-husband. I say he's a great dude. I'm not. You will never hear me talking shit about him on here, right? Like you will never. Like I just wouldn't have it. Even when I was mad at him, I would never come online and talk shit about him. Like I don't understand why people do that. They'll come online and they'll talk about like their, and then they're talking about that. It's just creating drama. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you. You reposted. I appreciate you. Like it's just. But so he looked at me the one day. He goes, "You realize there's such a thing as too many tattoos, right?" And I was like, "Nope." Like, and then I was like to say too, you sit back and you look at the person. He's like, he's got a girlfriend. I said, like they live together, like all that stuff. But it's funny because, like I said, he's not a bad dude. We had our problems, but like we get along now, all that stuff. He's not a bad guy at all. He takes care of his kids. He's, that's all I want, And he, like I forget. Oh yeah, I don't know. I forgot what I was gonna say. Whatever. Whatever. It was something about him, but like I can't remember. Like I don't know. I just would never come online and talk about him. I would never do a Facebook post about him. I would, because it just creates shit. You know what I mean? When you go on your live stream and you shit talk the other person, like that's adding like another level of humiliation to me. Especially when abusers do it. Like when you'll see the guys on, or guys or girls online, and you're like, what the fuck? Why is this person with them? Like what? And they'll go online and they talk shit, and then the other person goes through, sees it, like comes in on a different account in the chat. That's why I said, like, on Meet Me, I'm not really like, I would talk shit. Hey Connor, what's going on? I would talk shit to people, but like it was funny because the one day Silvers came in. He was actually in here yesterday, but the dude that had the face tattoos, right? And I said to him the one day, because I said, you guys know me. Hello Connor, how's your day? Are you talking to another camera? Yeah, I said I dual stream, so I have my YouTube up and I have my TikTok up. So if you hear me talking to somebody else, I promise it's just the other chat. Thomas, how are you, buddy? Welcome through, guys. But like but listen, I like to play pool because we talk shit to each other. Like that's how it is. Like me and my group of friends, we just talk shit to each other. Like it's not meant to be mean. It's not meant to. And so Silves came through the one day, and I was like, I said something to him, and it knocked me off live for bullying. And I was like, wait, what? He's my friend. What do you mean? And I like people with thick skin. Like I said, I could talk shit to Sills all the time. He was the one that did all the dares in the box and everything. I could talk shit to him all the time. But the thing is, he can take it. He knows I'm kidding. He's not like super sensitive about it, Like I think when I do it, everybody knows like I was just joking around. I don't really mean it, Yeah, I'm gonna do my workout today. I need to do my dance videos. I need to do it. I said I have to. I have to work for a little bit. And then what time is it? Hold on. Okay, we're good. We're good. We got more time. But yeah, so I said I'm gonna work, and then I'm gonna come on and do an exercise video, get a shower, and then tonight I'm going out and play pool. So there we go. It's gonna be a busy day. Okay, so that was that one. Yeah, that's funny though. He was like, "You left your kid in the car." What do you guys think about the new King protest? My daughter actually went up to Atlantic City, and she didn't know that there was one going on. Like, I know our government shut down. I said, I don't get into politics like that much. Like, I don't feel like I'm educated enough to get in it. But like, I said, I hate to say this, but a lot of people that are liberal are very intense about it. Like I said, I battled a dude one day. His name's Dominic. Sorry, I thought you were having a meeting with all the people in my head. All the voices are talking at once. I don't all do it all the time. Yeah, no, I promise. There's other people in there. But so, like I said, So he literally battled me the one day. And like people were like, I see him a lot on here. Like he'll be like, I puts a thing up and he's like, I stand with ICE, you know what I mean? And people will he was wearing a MAGA hat the one day and he's battling people and people like look at him and they're like, yeah, I'm not battling you. Just because it's a hat, man. It's a hat. Like, I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion. Everybody's entitled to, but there's a lot of people that are now, remember how like the Republicans used to be like super hardcore? I love your laugh. I'll tell you what, I never had anybody in my everyday life, ever in my life, tell me that I had a unique laugh. I didn't know. Honestly, I didn't know until I started live streaming and people started talking about it. I was like, oh. Okay. Like, I guess. And then I did a battle one night with, I don't know if you remember Dax. Dax, he was like, I can hear you laugh all day. I would get tired of it. I would get tired of it. I'm telling you. I was gonna say, Thomas, you should follow me on TikTok too. I'm working my way up. Like I'm trying to build something. You know what I mean? I'm trying to build something, and I can't do it without you guys. So I'm trying to get it together. TikTok is weird because I said it very much people pay to promote their lives. They pay to promote their videos. They pay to. So I said anybody that has a lot of money is going to be popular on here, and that's all that it is. Anybody like money can buy everything, especially being big on TikTok. So it's like there's people that are trying to make their living. What was the point? I don't know. Alexa, what was the point of the No King protest?
From mxdwn.com. In her new song, King Princess mixes real and imaginary experiences to
No,
tell a story
no.
about a character
Alexa,
named Cherry.
what's the point of the No King protest?
Hey Renee, here's your news. From ABC News. ABC News, I'm Sherry Preston. Sources say
Wow, she went overboard. I think we're too old to understand. But I said a lot of people that are liberal, like they said, there's people that won't battle him just because he's wearing a MAGA hat. People are like calling him a racist, like people, and he's just sitting there like. But I'm like, dude, it's a fucking hat. Like it's a fucking hat. It's not that big of a deal. It's a hat. You know what I mean? Alexa, play "Bring Me the Horizon" radio on Pandora. Yeah, like, but so they've been going around a lot. They're like everywhere, and people are very mad, and I get that. I do. I get that. Like I said, everybody's entitled to their opinion. Like I said, I was talking the other day and I had somebody come in my chat and they were like, well, you don't know that. This was disproved. Da da da. Because I was talking about the whole thing with the Ukraine, right? Like I said, there's a big amount of money that's missing. Like a very big amount of money that's missing. They did it like. But it's like I said, people that are liberal have gotten very, very intense. Your soul is so beautiful. Oh, that's awesome, Thomas. That's such a good comment. I appreciate that. I try to be a good person. You know what I mean? Like I said, I try to be different than other streamers. That's kind of like where the misfit thing comes in. I hate my ears. My ears are so big. You have to cover my hair with it. I think I'm gonna do pigtails today. But people that are liberal have gotten very hardcore. You know what I mean? And it's like I get it. People are, but like I don't know. Like I said, like not battling somebody because he has a hat on is wild to me. Like I sat there and talked to him for a bit. I was like, no, I'm really not. Like I've never voted. I'm not a part of it. And it was actually really nice to me. I watch him here and there, and he's really funny. Like he does this thing right where he'll battle people, and I realized he was doing this right. He's battling people, and you know how people smoke detectors will be going off in the background a lot of times. He starts making the beep. He's doing it. I know he's doing it. And he's like, dude, you need more batteries. And if somebody's like talking shit to him, he'll just start making it beep. He's like, dude, you gotta. What did he say? He said, you gotta. It was something. I forget what he called it, but I was like, that's kind of funny. I realized what he was doing. I was like, oh, okay. People are so easily offended, but so over. Yeah, like I said, I had somebody come in the YouTube the other day, and they just like blew up my chat, like just straight up. Like they were like, "You don't know," because I said, "I've heard that he came over here and his wife went on like a shopping spree while he was gone." And they're like, "You don't know that. That was disproven." And I'm like, "Well, no, I get that. Like, I'm not saying it's true or it's not true. I'm just saying this is what I heard." And like they were like they were annoying. Finally kicked them out. I was like, dude, I can't. I think that it is good for us to help other countries, but when there's a big deficit of money, when there's a big amount of money that comes up missing, that's kind of where I have the issue because that's money that we could have used here to improve lives here. You know what I mean? Like that's all I was trying to say the other day. It's like, I believe we should help other countries. But the amount of money that they gave, I mean, that could have been life-changing for a lot of people. Simon, what's going on? That literally could have, and it was a big amount. Like, it was a big amount. God made your ears big because you're a good listener. And sometimes a person just needs that. They're like, right, I'm gonna start saying that. I have big ears because I'm a good listener. Yeah, I was gonna say my son got my ears. I can cover mine with hair. But yeah. So I said like the person they were just. I'm like, dude, I'm not saying it's true. I'm not saying it's not. You're saying that it was debunked, but how do you know that was accurate? Like it's all narratives that they put out for us. So it's hard to play the chess game. It's hard to you can't expect that everything is going to be accurate because people, like I said, different narratives come out and everybody's got an agenda. So that's what I was trying to say to the person the other day. I said, yeah, you're saying stuff because you read it somewhere. Please, good morning, honey. How are you? And that's what I did. So you're in here mad because I said something, and I also said like, like this is what I heard, and like I'm entitled to my opinion. Like you know what I mean? But they were pretty hardcore on me, and I was like, dude, this is a lot. Like this is why I don't like vote. I've never voted a day in my life. Hi, Weeze, what's going on? And I never will. I think that it's I don't know. I say this all the time because I said it's a big thing in this country. A lot of the people that are politicians have tons of money. They were raised with tons of money. They have they don't have to worry about how they're going to make food last until a paycheck. So they're speaking on behalf of the people, but they've never been through what the people have been through. So I'm just saying, like that's my opinion. Is like they were born rich. They have everything that they need. They have this, they have that. Like they don't have to worry about how am I going to feed my kids today. They cut my food stamps. How do I pay, like what am I going to do? You know what I mean? Like they've never lived paycheck to paycheck. Like most of the country is paycheck to paycheck. And then you have to like middle class is like, well, I was gonna say lower class is big, middle class is big, but they've never lived it. So how do they have the right to speak on us? How's life in Delaware? We were just wondering about that. It's boring here, Thomas. Like, I'll tell you what, there's a reason that keep alive. What's going on, baby? Good morning. It's boring here, man. Like I'll go out as I shoot pool a lot. Like that's my thing. And oh my god, good morning, honey. How are you? Like it's literally every bar is like one of those dive bars where you walk in and it's like wood paneling. You have to really look to find something fun to do here because it just doesn't happen. Yeah, guys, do me a favor, tap the screen, like the live. I love it when people stop by to see me. Good morning to everybody. I hope what's everybody's plans for today? Yeah, Delaware is very boring. You really have to look to find stuff to do. Thank you, Keebler. I appreciate you. All right, next in the weird news. Oh, have you guys seen? I've seen this girl before. Her username on TikTok is TentLife69. And they were living outside for a little bit, and so they ended up, like you might have seen them because I said they were living in a tent. They have a dog, like all that stuff, and it's him and her, and they were promoting living in tents, Then they got caught living on somebody's property, and they got kicked out, and then they had to go to I graduated class, yeah. And still going from school and barely and that's like I said, that's most people are barely getting by. Like and it sucks because those people are the ones that are affected by all this stuff. You know what I mean? So it sucks. But yeah, so they ended up like I guess so. This is just I've seen their live before. They're very popular on here. They get gifted a lot. And so they got kicked out of the tent. So now there's a lot of people that are living in hotels right now. I see a lot of people streaming and they're living in hotels. So, but there's people that will come on and beg for money. Guys, I need $200 tonight so I can keep my hotel room. Okay, get a job. Maybe rather than coming on TikTok and asking for it, just go get a job. That's my opinion. I could never, even if I was desperate, I could never come online and be like, hey, can you guys send me $20? I could never. I have way too much pride for that shit. Nobody wants to work anymore. Yeah, I have way too much pride for that shit. That shit would literally never happen. Ever. You guys, but people will support it just because they're popular. And it's just wild to me. I've seen all sorts of people on here asking for money. TikTok's bad for it anymore. And they were supposed to ban the begging, but it's yeah, yeah, it definitely is. Well, they're like I think they're around our age, and she's like always moving, da 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 da. Like they had a lot to do with the tent. Oh, I'm gonna do that later. Okay, but so it's just I don't know. So they ended up okay. So there was a woman. They were out at a garage sale, right? There was a woman that walked up and said, "Hey, I remember you," and he was like, "What? I don't remember you." And she started talking to him, and she was like, "Yeah, when you were in the tent, remember you came over to my tent and we did stuff." So there's tent drama apparently. So he got caught sleeping with. I guess he liked her tent better. He was like, "It's warmer in here," like something. So yeah, they broke up. So I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I see a lot of people begging online. There's a chick that sells nails on here, right? Sells nails on TikTok. And she's gotten really big for not really big, but like people I see videos about her and people bought her nails and they break and they're just crap and all that stuff. But then she's on like online currently asking people for money so she can get a hotel. And I'm like, you're able bodied. Like, why would you not just go get a job? Like, you can still sell your nails, but go get a job. Get yourself out of the hotel. Don't expect other people to do it. Like, get yourself out of the hotel. But that's the thing is people will do it. People will send this shit to her. And I'm like, why? Like, why would it, why? Like, why? Like, I'm sorry you're a hotel, but you're asking people that are also barely getting by. Like, what? Like, and then, like, get a job. Get a job. If you can't get a job and you're disabled, then apply for disability. Like, what? Like, I mean, it just, so the government shut down, but everything's still working. But like I said, I just don't understand, like, with those two, like, they're both able bodied, from what I can tell. They're both able bodied, and neither one of them work, and they're like, they were in their tent for a long time, and, I don't know, it was a thing. All right, so let's see. What's next? You guys know who Krishan is? She's kind of big. I think she did like a reality show and whatnot. I've seen a lot of videos about her in regards to like her son. You know what I mean? Her son, yeah, man, it's like I don't like I'm not gonna talk bad about kids. Like I'm not gonna do that. But like her son, she's not getting him treated by doctors. That's what people saying. And her medical records. Like I said, if people get mad at you online, they will destroy everything. They will find your ass. They will, you know what I mean? Like if people really get mad at you, they will fuck with you. Like straight up, they will fuck with you. So her medical records got leaked, and her son, like people started noticing, like, hey, he can't walk. He doesn't, when he like looking around, he doesn't actually look at anything. Like they were like, I think he's like people were speculating, saying, I think he's blind. Like, but she's not getting it. I don't understand how she cannot take it. I think it's just kind of like a rumor. Like, she has taken him to the doctor. Maybe she knows this. How can they low class, middle class, and high class 10, 12, right? We'll make it a thing. We'll make it a thing. But and so the medical records came out, and they said that Krishan Jr. She named him after her. Okay, but so he had fetal alcohol syndrome. He had neonatal abstinence, which is finding substances, right? He has seizures and he has spasticity. So when he like yanks around and whatnot, but people are really worried. Like people are really worried. I imagine that probably CPS has come out. Like that's what people do online. Like there's people that are mandated reporters that have to report you if they think there's something going on. Like they have to. And then you have other people that are like just concerned people or da da da. You know what I mean? Like it happens. Guys, welcome through. Tap the screen, like the live. I love it when people stop by to see me. And I said, if you guys want to talk to me, you're more than welcome to. I do just kind of the weird, like the, I don't know, trending topics. So, and I get my makeup on. I haven't really been doing good at getting makeup on. Oh, I was gonna say this. Like I said, I try not to get into politics. There was a newscaster the one day had JD Vance. I want to get my laptop up and running so I can actually show you these videos. But like I said, it's having an issue right now. I have to get it fixed. But so JD Vance, the vice president, he got called out by a newscaster for he said that people like he shouldn't. He said something about, remember the protests where everybody broke into the White House. He said something and she was like, yeah, but you said that those people should be arrested. And it was something to do with, like, I don't know, it was something to do with it, but his face was awesome. His face in it, because she called him out on it. So go look up the video, because I said it's pretty funny. She's like, so wait, you support that, but you, no, I didn't. I'll have to look it up. Let me write down. I'll look it up. I mean, maybe. Like I said, I just kind of do stuff, like write stuff down when I'm doom scrolling. I'm like, sitting there painting, and I'm like, shoop, shoop, shoop. I said, guys, I do painting classes. I do all levels. I love it. I love, love, love to paint, and I can teach anybody to do it. So, all right, hold on. I'm gonna write that down real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. That might be my first news story of the other day, or next day. Alright guys, I'm gonna get ready and jump off here. I gotta go work. I gotta get my shit done. It's been time. What are we doing for Halloween? I don't know yet, Thomas. I normally do like a haunted house, but I don't know if it's gonna happen this year, so I might have to wait till next year. So, no. Okay. But so guys, I love your faces so much. I hope everybody has a good day. I will be back on like a little bit like later, and I'm gonna do workout videos, so make sure you come and see me, because I love it when you guys come and see me. And I'm doing like dance classes and shit today. I'm a horrible dancer. I'm a horrible dancer. Like, be aware, I am a horrible dancer, and I tell that. Wait, Alexa, who sings this?
This is Nate Vickers.
Nate Vickers. It's the Bring Me the Horizon radio station, so it's just random stuff comes on. All right, guys, I love your faces so much. Thank you so much for like taking time out of your day and spending it with me. Like, I truly do appreciate it, and I appreciate you guys. Like, just want to, I don't know. Like I said, I don't ever expect anybody to come through when I go live. Like, I literally come with no expectations. I'm like, all right, if I get people in, I'm gonna be victorious. Like, I dig it. So I love you guys so much. I hope everybody has a very good day. I'm gonna go have a good day. So, like I said, this afternoon I'll be back on doing some workout videos. I hope you guys have an amazing day. I finished my makeup real quick, too. I didn't get it done. Why can't I turn it off? Oh, there we go. Okay. Here we go. Why can't I turn it off?